Part 1. White Clouds.
Three houses
Great
again.
Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Just one more of those 3 to go.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning,
It's coming on to spring, I think.
people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Or maybe it's the middle of winter.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family.
So much. So many storied countries. Well, 3 about to come to ruin.
The Leicester Alliance.
In a little under a year, or a little over a year.
A tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
All right, Dimitri, let's do this. Alois looks so happy to be talking to
first time at the Monastery.
Geralt.
I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
There she is. Garreg-Mach Monastery.
There it is.
I kind of feel like those,
Garreg-Mach Monastery.
well, should be closer together and have gates or something. Portcullises? Something like that. Holy Tomb. Or... no, that might not have been the tomb, but the other one. Or the Sword of the Creator is. Someone's got a little crush. How does it feel to be back, Geralt? There she is. Someone I don't think she expected to be seeing anytime soon.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I'd say fate.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
It's okay, Geralt. I don't think she holds it against you that she left. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Yep. Hey, you're the one who hasn't educated Byleth on any of this in your foolhardy effort to keep her isolated from her past. Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros.
Yep.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for
She's
your
ruled it
patience,
for
sir. My name is Cedric.
over
I am an
1,000
advisor to
years.
the Archbishop.
Or actually, I don't know. Did the Church of Seiros start? It started after the war, I think. Which took place, 60 years after the Empire's founding? Or so, roughly. So maybe it's less than 1,000 years old.
Right. Hello.
How you doing, Seteth?
It has been a long time, Geralt. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Kinda. I mean, it's the will of the goddess that I survived, so... In that sense, yeah.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yep. Blessed him. And I bet you're thinking that she's just roughly the right age. Don't you, Rhea?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Ooh. Clever, Gerald. Very clever. Many years after I couldn't be the child.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois.
I don't think Rhea believes
What is
him,
your
not
name?
fully. My name is
A fine name indeed.
Byleth.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
Of course, Lady Rhea.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Join you?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you.
No, he's too busy regaling Geralt with stories of the past 20 years, I'm sure.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Of course, Lady Rhea.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Well, you could have turned her down.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Yep. Though I am a bit young to be teaching, but...
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Good old Alois. He really is probably my favorite knight of the Knights of Seros.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No, Manuela. That's my dad. And he's the new captain. Or, new isn't probably quite the right word since he was captain before.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Thank you, Dad.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
I'm worried she's gonna sniff out my past or the truth.
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Yeah, but... what can I say? I'm just that skilled, I guess.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Hanneman always the well of wisdom.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
He's a lot. When I very first met him, I really didn't expect to come to like him as much as I did.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Particularly in the Crimson Flower route. That's when I think when my fondness of him grew.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when
Also
I'm
a
not
teacher.
teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
3 jobs. Well, I guess, to be fair, she isn't a songstress anymore.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit.
Kind
I
of
would
wonder if
love
she...
to.
I wonder where she learned to be a physician. Was it, or when, rather. Where and when, actually. Was it while she was a songstress? Before or after?
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Of course, maybe medical school's a little different here, especially considering they have healing magic.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Not in this route.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Thank you, Manuela.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Heyo.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Little do you all realize just how significant her presence is.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
I wonder if his dad's gonna... Wait, no. Isn't his dad already dead? I forget.
Lastly, there is the Golden
He just hasn't been
Deer
coronated
House,
yet.
which is for students of the Leicester
Perhaps.
Alliance.
Vaguely remember that being the case.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regis,
I guess I'll find out for
the
sure
leader
this
of the
route.
Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
Yep. It's certainly going to be quite a... interesting year.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Oh, if only, Manuela.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Of course, Hanneman.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
That's right, they all think I'm a student at
I
first.
suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
They are. I love them all. Like they were my own.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll
Thank you,
need it.
Manuela.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Patience, Seteth. Rhea has things in motion.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
And she is far from convinced that Byleth was born after Gerald left the monastery, or many years after.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Oh, he is.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Don't worry, Seteth, I would never even think about hurting Flame. Even in the Crimson Flower route, I wanted to do everything I could to avoid it.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
I wonder who she's referring to as the suspicious individual.
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church.
She doesn't mean
especially if they are
the,
frequenting Garrick Mott.
that one bandit leader. Oh no. Perhaps she's referring to Yuritsa.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
He is a very suspicious individual, after all.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Seteth, another guy I didn't expect to like nearly as much, though much quicker that I turned around on him when I first met him. He's the Academy's dad. What can I say? Oh, Byleth. I'm gonna be hearing that sound a lot. And we are back. Hey, Claude, Lawrence, Marianne, I saw Ignatz. I mean, they're all there. There's Ignatz. Lawrence and Hilda. I need to try and recruit her. I think I might be able to. Lysithia and Marianne looking depressed as always. Showing off your crest. Taking a nap. Aw, Bernie. Hiding beneath a book. That looks like Sylvain and Ingrid I saw over there. Yep. That look. Yep. Oh, Mercedes. I look forward to learning more all about all of you now. Truly. All the ones I haven't gotten to know yet, at least. And even more about the ones I have already.
Of course.
Here we go. Lady Rhea.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
You did tell me.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
I'm pretty well acquainted by now, but
That
I'll
is your first
still take you up on it.
task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
It's been long enough since I've done the first half of the game where I do look forward to talking to everyone again, seeing those conversations.
May I ask a favor of you?
You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. I mean, I'll see what they're really like when I become a professor as well, but... Yep. Alright. Alois and Seteth. I imagine you were surprised. Be sure to greet everyone.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Yeah, definitely agreed, so. No, maybe he is, I don't know, is he the suspicious individual they were talking about? I'm sure I know who it is they're talking about, I just don't, or I know the person they're talking about, I just don't know who it is that they're talking about.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You probably lucked out with that.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
Thank you, Seteth. I look forward to earning your trust.
Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Of course, of course. Hey, Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Oh, I know you do. Or I know you... I knew you were.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
These people just popped in out of nowhere. I guess they have teleportation abilities.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
I'm sorry, Edelgard. Not this time.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
I think I'm good, actually. Hey, Gatekeeper. How's it going? I forgot that you're here already.
Greetings. You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine, truly.
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Oh, you do. You really do.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
The first non-report of many. I look forward to talking to you every chance I get, Gatekeeper. I really do. I must be a new student. No, I'm not.
Yes.
Claude is over here. There he is.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Alois, probably helps that I'm the son of Gerald, his personal hero, but,
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan.
His empire name.
I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as
I would,
as the other
but
two.
Unfortunately, I've already experienced your house.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
No, thank you. I know them quite well already. I will do that for the Blue Lions, though.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Yes, you do. Yeah, Lawrence, so he has the Empire version of the name, and then Lawrence has the Kingdom version. Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. Just interesting.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
I'm not going to turn down tea, but, I'm also, it won't be a date, I'm sorry.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
See you around, Lawrence. Ignatz, Lysithia.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
I am, and you are the most powerful mage in existence, aren't you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
Nice to meet you, Ignatz.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Like I could. You will make your mark on this world, Lysithia, and so help me, you will survive. God damn it. Hey, you two. Hungry?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid.
How you doing, Leonie?
Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you.
Unfortunately,
I'm Raphael.
no, but I still know you quite well.
Who are you again?
I'm Byleth. See you guys around. Maybe I'll see you in my class, I don't know.
Hi. It's like
Hilda, Marianne, how you two doing?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
I am indeed, Hilda.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and
Oh, your
her
middle name is Valentine. I didn't actually know that. A lovely name. A lovely middle name. Hilda's also lovely as well, but...
Marianne von Edmund.
Yes, hello, Marianne.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
And I look forward to seeing more of you both. That's the noble lady Hilda, isn't it? Yes, it is. Leonie is so friendly. She can be. Unless you're her rival, in which case she is very competitive. Alright, I think that's everyone in here.
Okay.
It's nice that they grouped them all together for us.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house
Yep.
leader is Prince Dimitri.
I'll save Dimitri for last, or Blue Lines.
All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
I've been practicing that. Told to tell anyone who approaches this hall.
Hey! This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Yes.
Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
There are indeed. I think they have the highest number of nobles to commoners. Highest ratio. Ferdinand's smile makes me melt. And Hubert's so cute. I love broody boys. Wow, Hubert. That one I didn't expect. Yeah, Bernie, I thought you were in your room. Well, I'm glad you're here. How you two doing?
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Oh, it's okay. I'll let you. I'll approach slowly and worm my way into your life so you trust me, kind of like a cat.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right?
I mean, I'm kind of the wrench in her plans, but as far as all of us are concerned, yeah, you're correct.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
Does your father have a lot of illegitimate sons? Does seem like the kind of guy, I suppose.
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Unfortunately, no, not this time. Dorothea?
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here?
Oh, you know. Drug along after saving your house leaders. Drug into a teaching position. Looking forward to working with all of you.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I'll hit you up for that. Let's see, Caspar and Linhart.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible.
Thank you, Caspar.
The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
One of the few who does introduce him by himself by his last name.
Linhart, goodbye.
I'll see you around, Linhart. Linhart also.
Sheesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners?
I mean, he's a noble.
So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
No, sorry, we won't. No, not a student. Hubert and Petra.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Yes. Humble servant of Lady Edelgard is the most accurate description of Hubert.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks.
On the one hand, I'm sure he means that. On the other hand, I'm thinking, however, you just had to ruin it, didn't you?
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
Hey, Petra.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
I wonder what happened to her father, because she's just the granddaughter of the current king. I wonder if he died in the war between Brigid and Dagda with the Empire.
Hello, I am called Petra.
I think so, actually.
I am pleased to have met you.
Right, because isn't his father kill her father? I very distinctly remember that being a part of Caspar's support with her. Yeah. And he was feeling super bad and guilty about it. And Petra was like, no. I don't hold that against you. You're not your father. Yuritsa hanging out in a corner, being all creepy.
What do you want?
Do you want to fight?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds.
Actually, he'd kick my ass at the moment. That would go horribly for me. Alright, now it's just to betray his blue lines.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
Of course.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Blathid. Is that a Welsh name? It sounds Welsh to me.
Of course, at the academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
Yes, I am.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
I'm sure we will both benefit from each other's guidance.
In any case, welcome to the monastery.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you and your students.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
As a matter of fact, yes. Yes, they did. Tell me about yourself, Dimitri.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Fair. What was your crest?
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Right. Based on what I've seen of him, Dimitri's harboring a dark past. And hopefully this time, though, not a dark future. No, I want to, damn it, I wanted to investigate. Doesn't look like I can at the moment.
Hello. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
Only person whose loyalty rivals Hubert's own. Truly.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
I believe I will. And also from, shoot. I'm forgetting the name of the country up north.
Dedu was born in
Dusker.
And has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
I hope I get to learn more about why exactly it is he's so loyal to Dimitri. Despite, having only worked for him for 4 years. I mean, Hubert, he's been with Edelgard his entire life. But not Dedu.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
It's gonna be nice to have a natural-built mortal savant for once.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Perhaps I would. Who am I gonna make my dancer? If anyone. I've gotten so much use out of that. At least in the past 2 routes. Not so much the first route. But yes, I'm sure he would love to spar with me.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar.
And our resident archer.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Yeah, poor Ash. At least he doesn't have to... I mean, he'll still lose his father, but hopefully I can help guide him past then, help him deal with it emotionally this time. Wait, does he just naturally have the lockpick ability? Huh. Oh, that's cool. And useful. Wait, do you have a natural ability?
Felix
yeah.
is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you.
Lone Wolf is actually pretty... I still don't think it would be the extra 5 damage would be worth not having a battalion, but it's still pretty nice. What was Dedu's again?
Dedu was
right.
Dusker.
Plus 4 defense. Alright, Sylvain.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said...
Bit of a womanizer.
Well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak.
Yeah.
Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
And yet has major trust issues with his romantic pursuits, and if I remember right, he's under the permanent assumption that anyone who shows an interest in him is only after his noble title, if I remember right. It's been a while. I didn't actually recruit him in the last route, so it's been since the Golden Deer, since I last spoke to him.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
If that's what you want to call it, then yes. But,
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Yes. Oh, she is so nice. It's unreal. Live to serve. Very nice ability.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
And she is just a little treat to talk with. And to listen to sing all her little songs. God damn it, I hope I get more of them. I really do.
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Oh, Annette. Oh, Annette. Can't wait to train you up. Perseverance. Oh, she naturally has rally strength. And Ingrid.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Nice. Wasn't she a friend, she was a friend of Dorothea, I think?
She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
It is always the impression I've gotten from her. Well, yeah, Lady Knight. +3 might. And hit +5 with gambits. Fantastic, both of them. I always thought she also always looked like one of the more mature students. I wonder if it's reflected in her age. She's older than the average. All right, I'm gonna go talk to them. You're responsible for choosing which house to lead. If there are still students you have yet to speak with, try visiting each house's homeroom. Will do. I will continue exploring.
Okay.
Felix is a lone wolf. I like Dedue's calm attitude. Yeah. Anything from you guys? No. Hey, Sylvain.
Well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
Hey, Sylvain.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Well, I'll be saying hi quite often, considering I'm your new professor. Or well, I'm about to be.
Thanks.
Dedue and Ash.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
It's good to see you too, Ash.
This here is Dedue. He serves Prince Dimitri.
Yes, he does.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Of course, Dedue. I'm sure if you were there, you could have easily shielded him with just your body, really. You are a wall and shield for your prince.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Of course, Dedue. Of course. Felix, Ingrid, and Sylvain are old friends. I'm sure that'll be reflected in their supports. Let's do Annette and Mercy.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
I will very shortly.
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Just maybe.
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend,
Annette.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
It's good to see, and it's good to quote-unquote meet both of you as well. And finally, Felix and Ingrid.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
Of course, Ingrid, of course.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that.
Already looking for a sparring match, eh, Felix?
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
In your dreams.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What's your full name, I wonder, Ingrid? Alright, I think we can return now.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Oh, I have, Lady Rhea.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Of course, I already have one in mind.
I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Of course, Seteth, of course. Like I said, I look forward to earning your trust.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Yeah, in more ways than one, considering what I've been doing for the past, God, how long has it been? Year and a half-ish? I've been getting to know each and every one of them intimately.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Of course, of course. I will choose. Wait, no, they all have a default of 7 plus the Lord. Yes, I will choose Dimitri, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. House for students from the Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. Per original tradition, many are skilled archers, yeah? Well, actually, I only really trained, only Ignatz really that I recall. I guess Leone as well. Oh, and how could I forget Claude? Claude is a skilled archer. Alright, anyways.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
That I have. Yes, I have.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
I will, Rhea. Thank you for your trust.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Oh, I do.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Hello, Flane.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
Just someone you're gonna get to know shortly.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
I house your great-grandmother, maybe? Great-great-grandmother? I don't know. How far removed from Sothis you all are. I don't even know how far removed Seteth is.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
And are you, Flane?
I am Seteth's little sister, Flane. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Sure you are, Flane. Sure you are.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Right.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Don't worry, Seteth. Don't worry. I won't. I will win.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions.
Oh, it's okay, Nit. It's okay.
Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and...
I'm a little older,
sorry I just
but...
said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Oh, she's so adorable. I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
No. Give it time.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, Dimitri.
Sure, but
If the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king. So, we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably.
So... Ash is watching him closely.
I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
Thank you, Dimitri. I really look forward to getting to know each and every one of you a little bit better.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Whatever's comfortable for you, I accept.
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
In your dreams, Sylvain. In your dreams.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor.
Like sparring.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Oh, there we go. A couple of heavy trainers here. Oh, you don't want him getting in on your sparring time, Felix? You don't like sharing sparring partners?
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Of course, Ash, of course.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
In time, in time. Just, I can't take you all on at once, though. One at a time, please.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Thank you, Mercy. Thank you.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, sparring can grow two people closer together, I think.
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
I don't know if he might like that.
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder.
I believe you, Dimitri. I really do.
I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
As am I. And then the year after, well, I say the year after. The year after, 5 years after, as well. These are new places to, or there are new places to explore in the monastery. And 1,000 gold. We didn't get an exploration this month, did we? No, I don't think so.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Of course, Hanneman. Prepare to be amazed.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell
Violet
you
doesn't.
everything. Absolutely everything
But I
about
do.
them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
I mean, how much do you actually know about crests at the moment, though, Hanneman? I mean, that is the point of your research, to learn more about them. Because you guys don't have a true understanding of what they are.
Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Kinda.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines.
Yeah. Bestowed. Maybe the poor choice of words.
Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
It would probably help if you weren't operating under a lie. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
Oh, so mine wasn't passed down, it was kind of implanted.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
It is still possible, though.
That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
It actually raises the question. If I had accidentally, or somehow gotten a crest naturally, would, Rhea implanting Sothis into me, and by extension the Crest of Flames, would that have made me like Lysithian Edelgard? Well, yeah, do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
A very special crest.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Like, kid on Christmas morning, eh?
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Yep, I'll talk to you next month, I think. Discuss what you learned.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much.
Pretty sure he tells us about Nemesis at that point.
But for now, your work
the King of Liberation.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
I think I'll just leave you to it. Yeah, like Byleth says. Like Chatterbox here says. Renown has increased as a special perk from your New Game Plus save file.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule.
Right.
It notes the days on which events and missions
Yeah.
must pay careful attention to your schedule.
Yep. Yeah, I already know all that. Alright. Never really did use Seminar. It always feels like a waste compared to the other options. I guess I do get one exploration this month. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Oh, you weren't. You'll get to know her very soon. Should I go for some professor levels with some of my renown? Maybe just a few. I want to save a lot, as much as I can, for supports at the end. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's do to D. Yeah. There we go. Though it is only 4,500 to get all the way up to A+, but yeah. Oh, hey. Academy Byleth. Even with the cloak makes it look awesome. Let's see. House Loungewear. Basically just your gym shorts and shirt. Servant's attire. Oh, just a maid. And a custom made. Summer wear. Kind of like the school uniform, but more for summer. Ooh, I like this one. Sothis regalia. That's a little weird to see on Byleth, actually. Even gives her the Sothis color of green hair. And the dancer ensemble. Actually, she pulls off the dancer ensemble quite well. I think it's the color is different than it is on Dorothea, and I like this coloration better. Alright, well, let's go back to, I guess you... Actually, you know what? No. No, we're not a student. We'll stick with the war outfit for now. Hey, Seteth. Waiting for me?
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth.
Right.
As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
Right, right. I'd be more surprised if they weren't, actually.
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Of course. Someone's behind me.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class.
Right.
I really hope to focus more on strategy.
Teaching about the possibility of students switching classes.
Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Her hair looks brown in the portrait, then looks kind of, I don't know, chestnut or a little reddish tint right there. Hey, you two. To do?
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action.
Oh, I know you will, to do. You are probably at least as protective of Dimitri as Hubert is of Edelgard.
I have a request.
There's a dish I would like to make, but I need more of a certain vegetable to do so. I was planning to grow it from the seeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help, absolutely. I think he's always the one who does the seeds.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training.
We won't.
I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance.
I will.
Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win?
Oh, we will crush our enemies. Worry not, Dimitri.
As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes.
Hilda, Claude.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses.
There is.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Sorry, but I'm going to crush you into the dirt.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted to life at the academy yet?
I'd say so.
Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Just want to lounge about, right? Nope. Front lines. That's where you go. You put a giant axe in your hands. I see you there, Leonie.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to.
If you insist, though, I don't think You want to fight that match? I think you'll be either pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I've learned from the absolute best my entire life, though. Bernie, you're out of your room. Oh, and she's humming. Let's see if we can hear it. No, nothing. Should I sneak up behind her? Probably not. Let's talk to her from front.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye.
Aw. Bye, Bernie. Singing still.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to.
Aw.
Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
I am. Don't worry, Bernie. Oh, she is so sweet.
Professor?
Sylvain?
Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town?
For what?
There's an inn that serves the most amazing food. It's one of my favorite places to eat.
Oh.
You simply must come try it with me.
If I didn't know any better, then I'd say you're asking me out on a date, Sylvain.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Share a bite. If I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite foods so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. I haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Yeah. You can even treat someone to their favorite meal. Basically just eat in the dining hall with someone. Hey, Linhart. Yeah? Does look like nice weather for a nap. Outdoor nap.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Don't be late. Turning it in. Now I'm feeling sleepy too. Oh, it is pretty late. After this, I'll go to bed probably.
Anyway.
Hey, Ash. Actually, before I forget, I've been meaning to check. What month was it? Where's the calendar down at the bottom? It is, yeah, 4th month, so April-ish.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible.
It is. Plenty of carnivorous plants for Bernie, I hope.
There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You seem well informed on the subject.
My adoptive father is the real expert.
Aww.
He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them
Damn it,
apart
just
and
gotta,
how to make medicines.
just twist that knife while you're at it.
You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime.
Not you,
When it
Ash, I'm at the
strikes you,
game.
Maybe something will catch your eye.
I wonder if you have that affinity for plants. I wonder how well you would get along with Bernie. Or if you even have a support with her. I feel like I would have recruited you if you did. Probably don't.
My thanks.
You have my gratitude. The greenhouse is an invaluable resource. If we cultivate more plants, I'm sure we'll be able to cook a larger variety of meals. Very true. Wonder if there's anyone. Actually, I probably can't even go up there, can I? Hey, Cyril.
I'm a little busy.
Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Actually, when I first saw it, I probably would have thought it was more like a chapel or something. But no, it is definitely a greenhouse. But no, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the dormitory right behind you. Nope, can't go in at the moment. Anyone else? It's love this time of year. Yeah, spring is lovely. I should probably get a fishing quest or something first.
Goddess.
Hey, Marianne, how you doing?
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Aw. Marianne, you... I don't even know what words to say. Be well. Poor Marianne. Mr. Always staring in the water again.
Unbelievable.
I wish I had a crust. This is sure to be an exceptional year, that it is.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional
Also the
year,
heir
that's
to
for
the
sure.
Alliance's second leading house.
If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids.
Actually, all the houses are comprised of, like, the heirs to all the major houses.
Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
994 and a half-ish years. Can't go past there. But Gatekeeper's on the other side. I have to go past there. In the words of Cyril, I just gotta.
What the?
Flane is the one who wants the fish, probably.
Hello there, Professor.
Hello there, Flane.
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
No. That's a shame.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest.
Yeah, but your brother wouldn't like that very much.
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Aw.
Might you help me with a favor?
Yep. Fresh catch. This is a ceremony related to Saint Sethling that requires rare fish. Is the ceremony Saint Sethling eating said fish? Would you mind helping me obtain some, Professor? You can fish by speaking to the fishkeeper at the fishing pond. Absolutely. Bring a fresh fish to Flane. I'll do that in a minute. There he is. Raphael always eating, always looking for his next meal. It all does look quite good. What are you looking at? All of it?
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal.
I mean, that's all steaming hot. It must be waiting there for someone to eat it. As someone who likes to cook, I know there's no way the chef in that kitchen is just gonna let food sit out when no one wants it. Or when no one's eating it.
Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Don't worry, you're plenty strong. Huh, I guess, let's do Mercy and Annette. Saccharin and cream. Best friends.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
Oh, you make homemade sweets? Oh. I might have known that, I don't know. We should try them some. Let's all three get together and eat them.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Please, yes. Absolutely.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
So you're getting right to it. I'm impressed to find someone who's more proactive than I am. Nice going, Professor. All right then, next time will be my turn. All right.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Felix. Didn't see you here.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
No, just saying hi. I was hoping to spar with you.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
In your dreams. Who? Let's see. Perhaps I should do the fishing first, ask Grit. There you are, Gatekeeper.
Professor. Nothing to report.
Of course, of course.
By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
Many times, Gatekeeper, many times.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Unless it involves, you know, getting your students killed, in which case, yes, I definitely like to turn back the clock.
Indeed.
Hey, Dad. How you doing? You saw who? Oh, your dad?
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right.
Of course.
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Not yet, but worry not. He will not avoid you this time. I will see to that personally. He will not escape you anymore. And I can guarantee it this time. Because I'm pretty sure he'll join the kingdom. Based off the other routes. Looking for someone?
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Don't worry, Annette. Your daddy won't avoid you.
Yes. I hear a member of House Hresvelg, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint
To be fair, though, the other possible choices kind of died a little while ago.
That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church.
Yeah. There's multiple reasons for that, I think. I'm sure those who slither in the dark whispering in their ears hasn't helped, but...
Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Well, they'll do something with that close relationship. Not sure it'll be reforging.
There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker.
Right.
It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest.
Right, right.
Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever.
Though, I mean, by the very nature of what a crest is, there must have been someone in their bloodline who had one, or had it.
The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Hey, Lysithia. Have I visited the library? Not yet.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Aw, but sleep is wonderful, so... You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. In such a rush to make her stamp on the world. She doesn't get to enjoy her child. God, fuck those who slither in the dark. Let's see.
Here's an idea.
Yes.
Wait, didn't I already get a net? Or is it this Knight of Seros over here?
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan.
Yeah.
Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hey, Dorothea.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Some more than others. Like a certain buzzing bee, perhaps. Hey, Ingrid.
Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus.
Right?
Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends.
I remember reading about Lug. Was that in the library or was that in the Abyss Library? I think it was... might have been the Abyss Library.
The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and
Maybe
the
it
Blue
was
Lions.
the regular library. Maybe both, actually.
If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Of course. But no, I've already read them. Find those in my Golden Deer playthrough.
Right.
Hey, Mercy.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette.
Annie.
Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too.
Maybe she could sing about her hard knock life.
But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Oh. God, I love that I finally get to... Well... I mean, I've always had both of you in all three all the routes so far, but... And I used you in the last one, but it's gonna be nice to use all of you. You get all of your supports. Who, oh, who? Oh, Ferdinand von Eyre.
Do you know the provenance of our class name?
What, the Black Eagles?
The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms.
Right.
And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
Yeah. It makes sense. Interesting that the bad guys are always wearing black armor. Because I think Dane had black armor. Well, but then there's Benyon. I guess they didn't. There's red? I think theirs was red. Hey, Yuritsa.
I care nothing of
And it's been way too long since I played those games. God, it feels like it's ages ago. I care nothing of friendship, huh? But you do care about... You have a different kind of friendship. A certain kind of longing, if you will. One where we both do our best to stab each other.
If you have no business here, leave.
But I guess he hasn't found that fondness for me yet. That'll probably be after the first time he has a run-in with us.
Hi.
That Yuritsa. What about him?
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong.
Oh, he is.
I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement.
It was... No. No, was it not Yuritsa they were talking about that ran away then when the bandits showed up? Oh, yeah, well, what am I saying? Of course Yuritsa wouldn't have run away from that.
I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
I doubt both of those. Well, I guess I don't doubt that you couldn't hold your own against Yuritsa, but I doubt you could take me. Not yet, at least. Not a chance.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
With enough training and a shit ton of dexterity. And, yeah, dexterity. Hey, you two.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house
Mhm.
instead.
Hubert.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Oh, I believe he means that quite literally.
Joking, of course.
No. No, I don't think you are. I mean, you might not get rid of me just for distracting you, but there are plenty of reasons you would.
So,
Ignatz and Lawrence.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial.
Right.
All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Yeah, I've already talked to them. Got both those explanations already. Remember me? I'm Ignatz. Yes, I do, Ignatz.
This is the Golden Deer house. You're in charge of a different house, right?
Yep.
Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
We'll see. We'll see. You might have a few supports for me to get. I don't know. And Petra. Last one to talk to, I think. And then to Fish.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
You know, I don't, maybe I'm just imagining it, but I feel like over the course of the game, Petra started, you know, using correct grammar more and more. I might just be imagining it. Or maybe just less obviously incorrect. Would you like to fish? Yes, I would. Flame's bait. Let's not waste it. Whoops. Sorry, Flame. Look at you. Won't be able to get you the best fish. Coraceus. This small fish is common to all regions of Votlin, and it is somehow connected to Saint Sethlene. Well, Jesus likes it.
You have helped me so much.
How wonderful! I am certain Saint Sethlene would be most satisfied with by this fish. I think so too. If you ever wish to fish again, simply let the manager of the fishing pond know. I love how much he loves fish. Alright, now I think that's everything. Unless I can go upstairs. Hello, Lady Rhea.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well.
We'll get along famously, worry not, Rhea.
I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock.
How could I not after all the time I've spent with them?
Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Hopefully I don't let you down. I don't believe I will have my rewind powers in time for it. Someone in this corner, damn it. No, they must be in the other room. It's right next to it. It's probably Gerald. Yep.
Church has changed a lot since my time.
I mean, it's been 2 decades.
Zedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Yeah, Seteth, I think he was asleep, or that, or just looking after Flame while she slept. Man, they slept for a long time. Alois, sneak up on him. I think he noticed me coming.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has.
You know, I remember thinking there must be something to that. I think he just ages slowly. I don't think... Or did I just recently discover the reason for that and I've already forgotten it? No, I don't think so. I think Gerald just ages well.
Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject.
Ah.
The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Yeah, because Geralt, I'm pretty sure he was just a normal, ordinary human. Now, Byleth's mother was not just ordinary. Only semi-ordinary.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they?
I mean, it was a few weeks, at least, like 2. 1.5.
No need to worry. If you get hurt, I am more than capable of healing you. You'll not even have a scar.
Fantastic. Those scars can be cool, too. Depending on the scar and where.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing.
Right, it doesn't discover its nature quite yet.
I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Well, hopefully it doesn't go that route. The route of Little Shop of Horrors. I might as well assist by providing a blood sample.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
Yes, if it keeps you from gouging out what do you say, like a square centimeter or so of flesh, then yeah, I'm more than happy to provide a few drops of blood.
I think.
Someone, is it you? Right? But no. I already talked to Manuela. Oh, maybe he wants me to talk to him again?
Oh, thank you, Professor.
Guess so. For whatever reason, even though he didn't say anything new. Who's in the library? Seteth? No, he was outside my room. Just some random monk.
Say now.
And maybe Tomas over there? No.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmach for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
It's an open question on whether Tomas was always that damned slithering snake, or whether the real Tomas was disposed of.
What?
I don't think they've ever outright come and say it one way or the other, or said it one way or the other.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros.
Not really.
The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
I'm not thanking you, Tomas. And every time I say Tomas, it has massive air quotes around it. And with that, now we're done exploring. Let me double check really quick. Yeah, now we're done exploring. And off to the battle, and it's Ferdinand's birthday. I'm short on money right now. I can't really afford 200 gold on flowers. Here we go. Rivalry of the Houses. Formerly a promising young mercenary, you are now the newest professor at the prestigious Officers Academy. Students and faculty alike look on with curiosity as you engage in a mock battle between the school's 3 houses. Title drop.